Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another awesome episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside
Oh,
Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money, Mary Jane, or Popeye Spinach. He's the tranquil dart of Ringside Society and Delaware's greatest American hero. It takes two to make a thing go right. He's Rob Bass, and you are not. In the second corner, we have the Monarch of Mardi Gras, the Baroness of Bourbon Street. When she's not co-hosting Ringside Society, she goes on crazy misadventures, such as looking for the fabled Cobra Kai dojo, taking part in Kumite tournaments, and picking fights with random people while dressed up as one of the Road Warriors. Louisiana's own Kathy Knight. And in the third corner, we have that ocean crossing, straight up Boston, flight catching, shot glass snatching, always positive, life is great, repping 592, living in the 718, no cap, the worldwide starboy, Remy Blue. And our special guests tonight that are joining us for this Royal Rumble 2022 predictions episode are as follows. First up, from South Carolina, she is one of our good friends, and apparently, we even inspired her to start her own podcast. Everybody, here is from the Good Girl, Bad Girl podcast, Queen J.
Hey everybody.
hey,
Coming from,
hey.
coming from the Boogie Down Bronx. I've actually met her personally. We've gone to several shows together, and she is one of the most energetic, charismatic fans that I've ever met. Everybody, welcome to the show, the African Queen, Susie Kamara.
Hey.
Also, from the Bronx is a gentleman that I had the pleasure of meeting. He actually helped me out one time, and I can't help but do it. But wait a minute, wait a minute. What was that? What is that? Everybody, welcome to the show. And you might want to make sure you go and check out his channel on YouTube, Henny Wrestling. And last but not least is a young man who we haven't interviewed yet. We're gonna get to him very soon, though. We're gonna get him on for 15 minutes of fandom, but he asked politely if he could be on, and I was like, hey, why not? What do we have to lose? I mean, we're all about the fans, right? So with that being said, everybody, welcome to the show from Brooklyn, the 718, the same place I'm at right now. The wrestling fan, Israel Carbuckle.
Hey.
And with that
Hey.
and with that being said, tonight or tomorrow we have the Royal Rumble. 30 men, 30 women competing for a chance at greatness, competing for a chance at a world title shot at WrestleMania, hoping to get their WrestleMania moments. And this Royal Rumble has launched the careers of so many people, too many to name, but so many memorable people. And with that being said, we're looking forward to seeing who's going to be stepping up for the men and the women for a chance at glory, for a chance at to go down in history. So, with that being said, here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to go ahead and start with
Mm-hmm.
Kathy, and we're going to go through the card, and we're going to ask each and everybody. We're going to go through the card match by match, and we're going to ask everybody, you know, who they think is going to win, who they think is going to, and pretty much what reason as well too. And also, we're also gonna we're also gonna name any predictions that might happen, like who might return, who might turn on somebody, who might ally themselves. So all of that goes down with these prediction shows. So with that being said, we have the Royal Rumble coming to us from St. Louis, Missouri. I think they call St. Louis, Missouri the gateway to the West, but it's coming to us from St. Louis, Missouri. And also, before I go any further, I want to give a special congratulations to Issa, aka NYC Demon Diva. he is actually going to be on WWE Espanol. So, Issa, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but congratulations. You've worked very hard. I've seen you on the grind. And one thing I like to see personally is people work hard and get rewarded for their goals or reach their goals. And I hope that this leads to bigger things for you. Heck, I hope to see on one of the tabloids, WWE hires Issa as a correspondent for WWE Espanol. I'm hoping for that. You definitely deserve it. And I wish you nothing but the best. You know, go show them what you got. But with that being said, we have the Royal Rumble 6 matches. So we're gonna go on down. We're gonna go on through with each of them right now. So first up we have is the head of the table. Well, a singles match for the WWE Universal Championship. The head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, going up against the architect, the Monday Night Messiah, and also the Drip God. I think that's another moniker he has. Seth freaking Rollins. Kathy, who are you gonna go for this? I know who you're rooting for, but go ahead and surprise me.
You always say that and you're wrong. So
Prove me wrong.
this one is gonna be pretty good, I think. You know, there's the old Shield, and you know, on SmackDown they just brought that up. You know, Roman never forgave Seth for hitting him in the back with a chair. But I don't think I think the Roman train's still going on. I think he's gonna win. I don't think he's not giving up that title anytime soon. Even though it's Seth. Seth is, you know, Seth is slick. He's the Drip God, you know, he's gonna do something, but I think Roman's gonna pull out this one. He's gonna end up winning.
And Henny Wrestling is over there grinning from ear to ear because he likes your answer. I see you over there, Henny. But Rob, who you going with, bro?
Who else but the tribal chief, aka the needle mover, aka Roman Reigns, the big dog. Yeah, he's gonna win this. He's going all the way to WrestleMania at least, you know, with the belt or whatever. So yeah, I'm going Roman, but it's gonna be a good match though. I'm not gonna deny that. But yeah, Roman all the way.
That's awesome. Queen J, who are you going with for this match?
So I'm gonna go back to something that Bo Ray, even though a lot of people don't like him right now, but I gotta go back to something that he said on Sirius XM. He said that Roman Reigns may not lose until WrestleMania, or maybe after WrestleMania. So I'm gonna have to agree with that, and so therefore, my answer is gonna be Roman Reigns. Much as I like the suits that Seth has been wearing lately, I'm sorry, Seth, you're not winning tomorrow.
What? Wow, that's cool. That's okay. Susie, who you going with?
The match is going to be very, very close. I know it's going to be a long match, but I'll have to go Roman Reigns. I don't think it's not his time yet to get the champion belt. I think because he wants to fight against Brock Lesnar. That's why I go for Roman Reigns.
Cool. All right. Henny Wrestling, who you going with, man?
All right, so I'm going with Roman, but it's a toss-up. You guys need to understand. Well, not understand. You guys know that Seth got one over Roman Reigns, so this is going to be a very, very tough match. But I see Roman Reigns overcoming and still your Universal Champion.
Okay. Wrestling fan, Israel, who you going with, man? Israel, you there? Israel.
I think he's frozen.
Yeah, he might have been froze.
Might be froze, yeah.
Ah.
Els was visiting everyone.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Okay. I've been talking to one of my followers on Twitter, and she specifically thinks that Seth's going to win the title tomorrow, and they're going to have Roman win the Rumble. So I'm
Okay.
going with Seth on this one.
All right. Yeah, that could be. That's possible. I could see that being a spin. Me personally, I'm gonna go with Roman. Roman is gonna retain, and he's going into WrestleMania as a champion, and I'm pretty much cool with that. I don't mind. So the next match we have is a mixed tag team match, and it's gonna be Edge and Beth Phoenix, collectively known as the Grit Couple, versus the Miz and Maurice, collectively known as the It Couple. This is gonna be interesting. Uh, Kathy, who you got for this one?
So unless Miz and Maurice pull something out, crazy, I think it's Edge and Beth, the Grit Couple.
Okay, all right. Rob, who you going with?
I think you muted, Rob.
My bad. Yeah, all right. I'm going with Edge and Beth Phoenix. The Miz win the last time they fought. I'm thinking they're going to have like a little twinsie and stuff. So I think Edge and Beth Phoenix, they're going to get this one. And Edge and then Miz, WrestleMania, they might have a match. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Okay. Queen J, who you got?
Most definitely, I'm going for the Glamazon, which is Beth Phoenix, and the Rated R Superstar Edge.
All right. Okay. Susie, who you got?
Edge and Beth Phoenix, most definitely. It's gonna be like at least 3 minute match. Has to be done.
All right. Henny, who you going with?
I'm with Kathy. Unless Miz and Maurice pull something out, I just see Edge and Beth Phoenix winning this match.
Okay. They better pull something out because I don't think Maurice could hang with Beth Phoenix that long, man. Israel, who you got, man?
Well, let's see. This is both Beth and Maurice's first wrestling matches, non-Royal Rumble related, at the Rumble in probably 10 years. So I'm saying Beth and Edge on this one.
Okay, cool. Beth Phoenix and Edge or Miz and Maurice? Miz and Maurice are 1-1 for couples matches. I think.
Can you really even count that match with Cena and Nikki though?
Yeah. I mean, at that time,
I saw that more as a publicity stunt, if anything.
I would count it. I would count it. I would definitely count it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Edge and Beth Phoenix on this one. It's gonna be the Great Couple. So the next match we have is a singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, the man, the last kicker, straight fire, and whatever other moniker she's using.
Big time Bex.
Big time Bex, the defending champ versus Dewdrop. I rather Piper Niven.
I wouldn't be surprised if all of us go get the same prediction for this one.
Kathy, who you got?
So apparently this one's 15 years in the making. Dewdrop's gonna take it to Becky, but I think it's gonna be Becky. Of course it's Becky. She has to retain to go to WrestleMania.
All right. Rob, Rob, who you got?
Yeah, hold on. I got a little echo, man. My bad. It's messing me up, man. But yeah, I'm going Becky Lynch on this one. I think it's gonna be a nice match. I like both these ladies, man. They go in there, they tear it up. Uh, Hopefully it's not the end of this little feud or whatever, because I'd like to see a couple more matches with them. But yeah, for this one, yeah, the man, she's gonna come around and keep that belt. So
Okay. Queen J, who you got?
As much as I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say I'm going with Becky on this one. I think she wanted some more better and bigger competition when she made my Bianca Belair lose. But I'm not gonna talk about that. But most definitely, I'm sorry, do drop, but Bianca gonna win.
All right. Susie, who you got?
The man Becky Lynch will remain the title.
Like I said, we're all gonna have the same prediction on this one. I'm going with Bex.
Henny, you got bet.
I'm followed by Drop on Twitter, but yeah, I'm still going for Bex.
Respectfully, I love Piper Niven. I don't know why they give that stupid name, but I feel like this is a waste of time match. Becky Lynch is retaining. I'm sorry.
All right. I think Becky's gonna retain too, as well. Although I wouldn't be against Doudrop winning. I've
Who's the babyface in this match though?
And I can tell y'all right now that I've seen Doudrop or Piper Niven go through like she actually fell on a couple of thumbtacks. So that woman's tough as nails. So it's only a matter of time.
Some wild stuff in NXT UK.
Oh yeah.
They don't do that kind of stuff in regular NXT anymore.
Yeah, sad but true. So the next match we have is a singles match for the WWE Championship. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, with the Advocate, Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar, the defending champion, against the almighty Bobby Lashley, who will be accompanied by MVP in his corner. Kathy, who you got for this one?
This one's gonna be hard hitting. It's gonna be brutal, but I think Brock's gonna retain.
All right. Rob, how about you? Who you got?
yeah, this is gonna be two like Big E said, two big men in this ring bumping meat. That's what it's gonna be. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna be a clean finish. I think somebody's gonna interfere. Somebody's gonna come up. Something's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go Brock, because maybe they'll continue this WrestleMania or something. Whatever. I'll go Brock.
All right. Queen J, who you going with?
I most definitely agree with everybody. Brock Lesnar is going to win. I'm still kind of shocked that he's even champion, because I was looking for him to go on some more feuds with Roman, but yeah, I don't see Bobby Lashley winning. I'm sorry.
All right. Susan, who's going with?
Oh my God, this is the dream match that I want to see so bad. Bobby Lashley versus Brock. But I have a feeling that Paul Heyman would interfere. So I will go for Brock Lesnar, even though I could care less about Brock Lesnar. But I would have a feeling that he's going to win. Sorry, Bobby Lashley.
Paul Heyman better not interfere, because you got MVP around the corner. So if he knows what's good,
I have a feeling.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Henny, who you got, man?
So this is the match that all of us has been waiting for ever since Lashley came back to the WWE, and I think he wanted this match as well, and that was one of the reasons why he came back to the WWE. As much as I want to see Bobby Lashley win and become two-time, they're going to give it to Brock Lesnar. Lesnar's going all the way with the title at WrestleMania.
All right. Who you got?
Okay, this is the hard part right here. This is why I predicted Roman losing to Seth, because everybody's talking about Roman versus Brock at Mania. I'm thinking if they do Roman versus Brock at Mania, it's probably going to be for the WWE title. So that's why I'm saying Brock's going to win, and most likely Roman's going to lose.
So I think Brock is going to retain, but it's going to be a very, very hard fought battle. Like he's going to put some respect on Bobby's name, and I'm all for it because I wouldn't mind seeing Brock versus Roman for
But
the winner take all.
They're not going to
I'm
do title
cool
for
if
title.
Roman,
I don't think
I'm
Vince is going to
cool
do title
if
for
Roman
title.
wins more titles. I'm cool, you know, because I would like to see where they go from there. Are they going to unify both titles,
Don't think so. Wouldn't put it.
or
No.
are they just going to have them pull double duty? That's going to be an interesting question. But we will see. So now we have the second to last match. It's the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Oh, brother,
30
we're all going to have
women.
conflicting predictions on this one.
30 women from the past and from the present, and even some that are superstars in their own rights will be taking part in this match. We have women like Michelle McCool, who was dominant 10 years ago. We have Aaliyah, who is a future superstar, who has the fastest match win in WWE history. We have third generation star Natalia. So, with that being said, Kathy, who you got for this?
Ooh, man. So we got Mickey James, who is the current Impact Knockouts Women's Champion. If she wins, she could go up against Charlotte, and it would be title versus title. That would be pretty cool. You have Naomi, who just beat Sonya, and
That's not over.
Sonya stuck herself in the Royal Rumble now, so that's not over with. Bianca and Liv are both with Becky. They're still like doing feuds, so I can see either one of them winning. There's also Rhea Ripley and Zelina. So I think those are the forerunners there. But I want to the clear cut winner, if it's not Mickey and the whole Impact and WWE thing. I'm gonna go with Bianca, and we'll get Bianca and Becky for WrestleMania. I mean, it writes itself. There's ESPN MAN in WrestleMania. So there you go.
Okay, nice. Rob, who you going with, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with she's hasn't I'm going with a surprise entrant. Hopefully she comes in, but Bailey, if she makes her appearance or whatever, I think Bailey's gonna win it. But if Bailey doesn't come in, you know what? I'll pick a off the wall one, Shayna Baszler. You know what? Let's get Shayna, even though they try to change her music up or whatever. You know what I mean? Which
They
is
did
horrible,
change her
but
music.
yeah, man, man, I love her song, man. That thing is a banger. Man.
It's
I was listening
CFO.
to
They
it the
can't
other
use
day
it.
on
It's CFO, so they can't use it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go Shayna. If Bailey doesn't come in.
All right. Queen J, who you got?
So I do have 3 picks for this one. My first one, I'm gonna say I'm just choosing Liv Morgan because I feel like her time is she been her needs a moment she needs to win. My second choice, I'm gonna say Naomi because Naomi also needs a win at Royal Rumble, and I'm also gonna choose Bianca only because of that loss she took because of Becky. Sorry, Kathy. So I do kind of see like maybe Bianca and they could possibly have a match with me, possibly. So those are my 3 picks.
Awesome. Okay. Susie, who you got?
Ooh, my first pick is Bianca Blair. And my second pick is Alexa Bliss.
Oh, no.
And let me tell you why I said Alexa Bliss. Because she wants the revenge to get in the ring against Charlotte for the loss of the doll. So I have a feeling that Alexa Bliss is going to win. If it's Bianca Belair, I think she'll be in the ring against Becky Lynch. So out of two, I will go for Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, maybe she'll do that thing with the crown, where the oil goes down, or the black ink goes down on her face that Rob likes. That makes him get all giddy inside. Rob, you're a freaky guy, you know.
Yeah.
I love, I love you like a brother, but you're a freaky guy.
So here's
Oh man, I
my
can't help it, man.
here's my gripe with that
It
though.
confuses me. I'm scared, but then she's pretty, and it's like, oh man, them feeling
Here's my gripe with that though. They saying, from what I'm reading, they're saying they're not done with the therapy sessions yet. Plus, they might be bringing back the goddess Alexa Bliss soon, so I don't see her winning tomorrow. Sorry.
All right, Henny, who you got, man?
All right, so I'm hearing rumors that Ronda Rousey might come back to the Royal Rumble. So she is my pick. But if she doesn't show up, Bianca Belair. Now the reason being Ronda Rousey, honestly, big name and things of that nature. But also we never had that match between her and Becky Lynch, which I felt WWE really messed it up because once the Survivor Series one we let it slide because unfortunately Becky Lynch broke her nose because of Nia Jax. But the 2019 they messed it up. They messed it up big time. It was set, it was ready to go. But no, they had to put Charlotte Flair in the mix. That really upset me. So if this is the route they're gonna go to, putting big names at WrestleMania, then if Ronda Rousey does come Saturday night, I have Ronda Rousey winning the Rumble. Now if she doesn't, I got Bianca Belair. She needs it. It's a redemption for her after what they did at SummerSlam, which was so dumb. I don't care if Becky Lynch came back. You don't do that, especially when you have a star in the making. So Bianca needs to go back to back for her to really redeem and beat Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
Okay. Israel, who you going with?
Okay. I got 3 picks as well, but here's where I stand on Bianca. Since she's already on Raw, there's no need for her to win the Rumble to get Becky. They can just go straight into that. But my 3 picks is Liv Morgan, but I don't know if they're gonna really do that again because last time she faced Becky beat her clean. Second pick, definitely Bianca, but yeah, like I said, Bianca probably doesn't need it. She's already on Raw. And here's my wild card pick, Rhea Ripley. I see it making sense with Rhea winning because Charlotte's in it. I'm thinking whoever eliminates Charlotte's probably going to win. So they're probably going to do like Brock and Drew in 2020 and have Rhea eliminate Charlotte and win. Although people are saying Sasha.
Okay. So my pick to win, I'm gonna say it's either Belair or it could be Shayna Baszler or Sasha Banks. One of the two. One of those two. Bianca Belair for Becky Lynch. Or Liv Morgan. Because Liv Morgan's been kind of hot. But I personally think she's
You
ready.
think they
But
should do that again though?
She lost twice already against Becky Lynch. It's like
yeah, exactly. Becky beat her clean. So what's the point of doing it again?
they're not going to give her the belt. So what's the point?
And then so it's Bianca and Liv. And for SmackDown, I'd say either Sasha or Shayna.
I'm saying
But you know
the reason why I'm
something?
saying somebody from Raw is because they haven't had somebody from Raw go to SmackDown yet after winning the Rumble.
But do
That's
you
what I'm
know
saying.
do you know who I really want to face? Charlotte. And this is gonna sound crazy to y'all, but I think it would make a hell of a match. And I've always respected her when he was around, Michelle McCool. I would not be against her somehow winning this whole thing and going up against Charlotte. I'll be all for it because then you have two women who are dominant in their own eras going head to head.
I think of all the women they're bringing back tomorrow, only like a handful are staying though.
These are just one-off appearances, and
except for like a few of them. I think Trish is probably staying if she shows up because there's been rumors of a Trish Sasha match at WrestleMania. I think Lita is staying, Beth is staying.
Honestly speaking, the only thing I want to see Trish do, or the Bella Twins do, is go after the tag team titles. That's the only.
That's what I'm thinking. I said that on my Twitter a few minutes ago. I said if anybody's going to beat Zelina Vega and Carmella for the tag titles, it's going to be the Bella Twins.
Yeah, outside of that, I don't really care.
It's probably going to happen at WrestleMania because I just listened to their podcast today, and Carmella's wedding is scheduled for the week of WrestleMania. So
she's actually marrying Corey Graves. Hey, congrats to her.
April 7th.
Awesome.
So she's probably leaving after that, so they probably lose the titles to them at what's it called. The reason why I'm saying I said Rhea because basically somebody from Raw needs to win this year because the last couple has been SmackDown, and really Rhea needs to win, go to SmackDown, beat Charlotte. That like makes the most logical sense right there.
No, but Rhea Ripley definitely needs it. She lost twice already against Charlotte Flair. So if that's the case, definitely needs to go after Charlotte Flair.
Speaking of Rhea, you and I in Israel had a couple of conversations on this.
Yeah.
I just had a great plan. We talked about R&R reuniting. What if R&R reunited and then somehow Dakota would have came back and no, Nikki ASH would have approached them and she would have been like, don't trust her, she'll dump you as soon as she gets a chance. She tells Raquel that. But then Dakota goes and sees Nikki and is like, oh no, leave them, they're good for each other because Raquel dumped me too once she got big and popular. And got what she wanted.
That's why I think both of them should go to SmackDown.
That would be a good angle.
That's why I think both Rhea and Raquel need to go to SmackDown. This thing with Nikki ASH is probably going to end tomorrow. If anything. If it doesn't end tomorrow, it's going to end in Saudi.
You could be right. So the last match we had, the Royal Rumble match. 30 men vying for a shot at the WWE Championship or the WWE Universal Championship. We have people like Kofi Kingston, Big E, Johnny Knoxville.
A lot of people was asking that question. Is Big E permanently on SmackDown now, or is that like a one-time thing?
Yeah, he's on SmackDown.
He's on SmackDown now as of
SmackDown now.
Oh, so okay, so all three members of New Day are on SmackDown. Wow.
Yeah, I think that's over. But yeah, we have people like Kevin Owens. Yeah, Sami Zayn's in it too. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
So, Kathy, who you got for this one?
So I'm thinking Drew might come back from his injury. That's a wild card there. Nobody has said Finn's going to be in there. I'm assuming he's going to be in there. Hopefully he would win. He's at the forefront of it. Then there's Big E, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles is in it. He would be the forefront too, I would think.
He's one of the front runners.
Yeah, and then you got your underdogs like Cesaro. And then here's a really big wild card that I've been seeing on Twitter, and I'd actually think that would be pretty cool. But they're still in the Street Profits, but Montez Ford is a beast, and if he would win, that would be pretty awesome. But those are the forefront. I don't really have like a clear-cut winner here. I guess it would have to be Big E. if I have to pick somebody. But those are the front runners that I have.
Okay. All right. Rob, who you got?
Yeah, there's a lot of good names in here. There's a giant in this match that I don't know what they're going to do with him called Omos,
Omos.
and yo, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's going to win, but I think
7'3",
he's definitely going
407
to.
pounds. Good luck, can't
Yeah,
get
he's
him
going to
out.
throw a bunch of people out, and I think Johnny Knoxville's going to run into him, and he's going to he's
Johnny
not going to
Knoxville don't
figuratively,
have
but
about
literally
Roman
break his
Rumble
neck.
too much as he did.
But yeah, I'm gonna pick Kevin Owens to win this. Yeah, I think he can win. But Omos, I'm curious to see how long he lasts and who he throws out and all that stuff.
Knoxville is in this for a comic relief. Nobody's taking him seriously.
I mean, David Arquette won the world title. You never know.
That was a joke. We don't mention that.
Queen J, who you got?
So of course I'm gonna have my number one person as Big E because I did not want him to lose this yet. I don't think he should have lost this yet to Brock Lesnar, if memory serves me correct, because I did be missing some shows. But so he's my number one person I want to win. I do have another choice of Randy Orton. That's a wild card for me.
When Randy Orton won a three-peat.
And I do have another choice because I like how he been wrestling lately. Ricochet.
Yeah, we need an underdog to win this year.
Okay.
Somebody nobody's expecting. That's what they need to do with these Royal Rumble matches this year. Somebody no one's expecting. They need to make these Rumble matches people nobody expects to win.
Susie, who you got?
I hope WWE do the right thing and make all of us happy and make sure Big E wins tomorrow.
Big E.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying he shouldn't have lost at day one.
Henny, how about you, man?
All right, so this 30-man Rumble, I am so sorry. I feel like this Rumble, in my opinion, is going to be useless. Because if you're going to have Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, title versus title at WrestleMania, I feel like this Royal Rumble match is going to be useless. Because regardless who wins, they're going to become a sacrifice come night one of WrestleMania. So my pick is going to be AJ Styles. This is something that AJ Styles hasn't accomplished yet. He has won the 4 titles in WWE, which is a world title, the Intercontinental title, the United States title, and a tag team title. But he has never won the Royal Rumble. And I would like to see AJ Styles win a Royal Rumble match before he hangs it up. So I'm going to go with AJ Styles on this one. But I do believe that this 30-man Royal Rumble, I am so sorry. If this is going title versus title WrestleMania, this 30-man Royal Rumble is useless. I'm sorry.
I don't think they're going to do title versus title, though. That's why a lot of my followers on Twitter are predicting Roman loses. I don't think they're going to do title versus title.
Let's see what happens tomorrow night.
More people are talking about the women's Rumble than the men's Rumble, actually. Believe it or not.
Israel, who you got?
Okay. I'm going, like I said earlier, with a wild card. If not Big E, I'm saying Roman. That's why I'm predicting Roman loses the title. But if not Roman, Big E. That's like I said, they need to go with somebody no one expects to win these Royal Rumble matches. That's why I went for Rhea for the women's match. Because nobody's expecting her. Nobody's predicting her at all. So yeah.
So this Royal Rumble, so initially my pick, had he not gotten injured, it would have been Drew McIntyre. Due to the fact that Drew McIntyre has never beaten Roman Reigns before he's beaten Seth Rollins.
And he deserves a WrestleMania moment in front of a crowd.
Yeah, that too. And he's never beaten Roman at all, to my knowledge.
No.
He would have been my pick. But since he's
currently... You want to count those 3-on-1 beatdowns with him, Bobby Lashley, and Baron Corbin? No.
Since he's currently on injury, I would probably say it's either going to be, and this is probably going to sound crazy. I would say it's probably going to be Biggie or let's see, either Biggie or I would say, man, who else would be either? I would say either Biggie or Montez Ford. Those are who I could think of. I can't see Kevin Owens winning it, even though I'd be cool with that. I can't see Sami Zayn winning it, even though I'd be cool with that.
Johnny Knoxville's probably gonna throw him out.
But it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. But I got either Biggie or Montez Ford. One of the two.
They need unexpected people to win these Royal Rumbles. Not people everybody's thinking is gonna win.
Yeah.
My two picks, like I said, would be possibly if you want to do unpredictable, Rhea for the women, probably something like Seth or Biggie for the men.
Or if Henny, this is no disrespect towards the Latino community. I'd be all for Damian Priest winning. That'd be good.
Exactly.
We haven't had
another dual champion
in like years since Pedro Morales.
They haven't done the dual champion thing since Seth Rollins did it.
Now it's time to do it again. I'd be down for that. But yeah, so that's my pick for that match. So with that being said, does anybody have any final predictions as to what may happen with any of these matches, like heel turns, surprise appearances?
No. All I'm thinking is going to happen with this is probably going to be something crazy we ain't going to expect. Nobody's going to turn.
Kathy, how about you?
So I have a few. Of course, Kofi and Naomi are going to do their skin the cat moment. You know, that always happens every year.
Where Kofi's going to do some wild stuff.
Yeah, they almost get eliminated and they figure out how to get back in. That's going to happen. As for surprises, I mean, Sasha returned tonight, so she's probably going to stick herself in the Rumble. That'd be cool if
she's
she
in the
did
Rumble.
win. I'm thinking Bayley's going to return. Might get like an NXT person like Cora Jade, maybe in the women's Rumble.
If anything, probably get Raquel.
Maybe Alexa comes back, and then the big one that everybody's assuming is that Paige will return, which I will probably do a backflip and hurt myself if that happens.
Melina too. She's the one that assumes.
So that's my surprises for the women. For the men, I don't know if they do like I said, if they do like NXT, maybe LA Knight will come in for the men's Rumble. And like I said, Kofi will probably try to skin the cat when he gets eliminated. And I just want to see that part, like him and Naomi, see what they do this year to escape getting eliminated. That's always the highlight of the Rumble for me, anyway.
Okay. Rob, how about you? Any predictions in general?
No, not really. Now, I don't think it's gonna be crazy like that. Maybe Rumble stuff for the men's. Maybe they have somebody from Impact come in and because they had Mickey James in there for the women's. You know, maybe somebody from the men's comes in wrestling. But that's probably about all I have right now.
Nothing big.
You know, yeah, nothing crazy, nothing too wild.
Okay. Queen J, how about you? What you got?
I'm with Rob. I don't have anything crazy happening. I know we might have some moments, so I'm just waiting to see what's actually going to take place. I do think we're gonna have a surprise at the end, whatever the last match is. And I, like Kathy said, and I think I tweeted earlier, Naomi and Kofi, I know they're gonna do something amazing to try to stay in the match. So I'm just excited and ready to see what's gonna happen.
Susie, what you got any prediction?
A lot. Number one, Naomi and Kofi's kids will find a way to get back in the ring to prevent themselves from getting eliminated. That's one. Number two, let's say if Roman Reigns in Rumble, and if he lose,
He's gonna win the Rumble match.
maybe if he wins, my bad. If he wins, he want to go against Brock Lesnar or Seth Rollins. And I think Ronda Rousey and Bayley is going to return. I have a feeling. And Asuka too.
Okay.
There she comes.
And let's see, Henny. Any predictions?
I guess since a lot of people saying that it's like no team might not turn each other. I was thinking like the ending of the Arcade Bros is near, so I could be wrong, but if they are planning
Yeah, I
to
think they're
like
getting a tag title match Monday.
if they're gonna plan to break this up, I think we might see the beginning of the end of the Arcade Bros starting at the Rumble. That's the only thing that's come to my mind right now, as far as like any surprises or things of that nature.
Hey, I always think Arcade Bro could have been what Randy Orton and Mark Jindrak were back in the day. Just think about it. The way they were. But
That's the kind of thing they're trying to do on NXT right now. They're trying to do that same thing on NXT right now.
So Israel, any predictions on your part for the fight tomorrow?
Again, not to make any Alexa fans mad, but I don't think Alexa's even going to be in the Rumble. So I don't think this therapy thing is over yet. I think if we get anybody from NXT tomorrow, we're going to get Raquel Gonzalez because she's been like the most talked about name. Like I said, they need somebody unexpected to win the Women's Royal Rumble. That's why I'm going for Rhea, because it makes the most sense with Charlotte as champion, unless they go with Sasha. Don't think we're going to see Bayley, because reports are saying she's not going to be back till February or March. The latest report that came out about Ronda got me kind of puzzled that if we even see her tomorrow, don't think we will. So, but the Men's Royal Rumble, they need somebody unexpected to win, like Big E. Don't think we're going to see any turns tomorrow, because, like I said, RK Bro's probably facing the tag champs probably Monday, and that's probably when we'll see the turn. But other than that, no big surprises unless Roman loses tomorrow.
Okay.
That's the only big surprise that we get if Roman loses. And if Melina shows up like everybody else has been saying.
Yeah, that I was gonna say. Melina and Trish are gonna show up. That's
Trish is probably staying though, because the one big rumor match is Romania is Trish versus Sasha. That's why I'm saying Sasha's not winning the Rumble.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar and Bobby.
They've been talking about, let me see, Trish versus Sasha, Bayley versus Lita.
Oh.
That's what they've been talking about. Have you been reading like news pages and stuff?
So the Hurt Business is gonna turn on Bobby Lashley. Well,
definitely, especially since they're trying to go babyface with Bobby Lashley.
Here's the thing.
They're trying to go babyface with Bobby, so yeah. That's why I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking we see Brock go to SmackDown.
His thing. You gotta remember. Even though Shelton Benjamin has history with Bobby Lashley in Hurt Business, who was his college roommate?
Brock Lesnar.
Partner in OVW. Brock Lesnar. So it would not be surprising if Shelton fought Cedric Alexander follows Shelton
Benjamin. Of course he would.
In aligning with Brock Lesnar, and they help him retain the title.
Of course. It would make sense. That's why I'm saying you gotta do shit that makes sense tomorrow. That's why I said Rhea wins the Rumble. Because other than Rhea, who else makes sense to go against Charlotte?
I'm sure the black community is gonna call Shelton Benjamin every name under the sun if he does that. Oh jeez. that's a different story. But yeah, what else do I have? That's pretty much it. We're gonna see some funny stuff with Johnny Knoxville in
Knoxville is going to eliminate Sami Zayn and get thrown out by a big guy.
and
Or he's going to do like Drew Carey did 2001, throw himself out.
yeah, that's all I got pretty much right now for the Royal Rumble. That's it. Although I will say, if Alexa does go into Royal Rumble, I'll be all for it, because once again, Alexa Bliss has beat Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. She has never pinned Charlotte. And I've always said that would make a great WrestleMania build-up match if she were to come back as the goddess against Charlotte.
I don't think the therapy stuff is done yet, though.
That would be a great build-up. Okay, and even though they can use that therapy thing for her to get back to her right mindset and become the person she was 5-6 years ago, and be ready to take it to Charlotte.
She's better than what she was 6 years ago.
That would be a good moment for her. Because quite honestly, I think their match they had at Survivor Series was a pretty good one too, and that build-up was great. So yeah.
Maybe to make her better than she was 6 years ago.
Anyway, those are our Royal Rumble predictions for this year. If y'all have any predictions, feel free to comment below. And we're going to have some polls out as well on Twitter, where y'all could choose who's going to win what match. For the Battle Royal, just say who it is on Twitter, but we're going to be having those as well real soon. So with that being said, we just want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight. We really and truly appreciate it. So I'm just going to go around and we're just going to ask, before we shut the show down, just do a quick round and just find out where we can find everybody. So first up, Queen J, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling or listen to your podcast, the Good Girl, Bad Girl podcast, or even your other podcast on Blog Talk?
Okay. So you guys can actually follow me for the just straight wrestling stuff on _wrestling is fun. My main page is also amazing_J2698. By the way, I actually followed you, Henny, and Susie. I'm already following everybody else. I am the host of my personal podcast, Queen J Podcast, which you can go to blogtalkradio.com/QueenJ256. And as Remy said in the beginning, Ringside Society was the ones that inspired me. So that's why I started doing my shows, different topics and everything. And I have guests all the time and stuff like that. So most definitely y'all can check it out. And I'm also on one half of the host on Bad Girl, Good Girl show. Want to send a shout out to Keita, who couldn't make it tonight. But we do the Bad Girl, Good Girl show, and we're starting to get some guests as well. And I'm always the bad girl. And you probably saw that a little too out in my predictions. So. But y'all can check that out as well. And we do have a Bad Girl Good Pod. I think that's because I'm over that page. I'm over like 3 pages. So that's the page y'all can follow on Twitter. And KeatonJShow.com is the website where you can see all the Bad Girl, Good Girl episodes and the other shows, which is Keaton J Show, Hood Movie Sessions, and We Talk NXT. But yes, that is all where y'all can find me at.
That's awesome. And by the way, Queen J, just to let you know, I noticed that you also interview other fans as well too. You've interviewed some like Christina Robney and so on. Henny Wrestling and you see Susie, I highly recommend you interview them. They're both cool people. I've met them personally, attended wrestling shows with them, so I highly recommend you actually interview them sometime on your show as well. And
definitely will.
So who's next up? Susie, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling and all that good stuff?
It's always nice to see other females be wrestling fans and talk. So Susie, be ready. And Henny, you too.
You already know.
Wrestling fans, you too.
I would check it out, your podcast too. Especially the bad or good. I'm a fat ass girl too.
It's bad. When I say it's bad, we always have fun.
Yes.
Yeah, so Susie, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling and all that good stuff?
You can follow me on Twitter, African Queen 184. And my Instagram is Miss African Queen DX 184. But the Miss is MISZZ. MIZZ. African Queen BX 184.
Awesome, that's cool. And let's see, Henny Wrestling. Where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling, check out your content and all that good stuff?
All right, so you guys can find me on Instagram, the same name, Twitter. I'm on YouTube. I started YouTube. I'm just trying to be consistent as possible, and I do have a podcast. It's just here and there. Is through Anchor, but I also believe you can also check me out either on Apple or Spotify.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, check out this man's content. Funny has me rolling up. Especially the one where he's like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And is running around and you gotta see it to understand. And especially the one where he's like, what? Wait, what is the one moment? Yo, Henny, keep up the good work, man. Don't stop, bro. You're funny.
I appreciate it.
And last but not least, wrestling fan Israel Carbuckle.
Yeah, my Twitter account is WrestlingFan84. My podcast is the WrestlingFan84 podcast. Is available on. Well, I do it through Anchor, but it's available on Spotify. I'm trying to get guests on the show. My last few guests have been, well, I interviewed Mandy Rose, interviewed Lacey Evans. Trying to get more guests on, but it's hard getting guests on when your podcast is not major like that. But I'm trying to get more guests on. I just opened my second season today, my Royal Rumble predictions. So listen to it. It's on Spotify right now and wherever you get your podcasts. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's WrestlingFan84. Instagram is WrestlingFan884.
Awesome. In terms of your podcast, just keep at it, man. Keep at it, and get where you want to be, man. When we started out small too.
My podcast started on YouTube.
There you go.
It wasn't even a podcast. YouTube was me doing YouTube videos.
We started on Blog Talk. Yeah, you just gotta keep at it, man. Everybody starts small, but eventually, once you're consistent, you get to where you want to be. But with that being said, Kathy Knight, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling? Becky Lynch and Paige and eating in lazy.
So I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord, all at BLUE70517.
Awesome, that's cool. Rob Bass, the Sean Spencer, my birthday, and the Sam Baxter for my Al. Where can fans find you on social media?
You can find me on oh, my bad.
And where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling? So where can book when they want to book you for their show?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, Rob_Base82, and then Facebook, YouTube, Rob Base.
Awesome, that's cool. And if you want to find me on social media, if you don't have anything cool to say, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. You can find me on Twitter at the Remy Blue. You can also find me on Facebook under the alias Remy Blue. And our podcast is also on social media, on Twitter, at Ringside Society. We're also on Twitter at Ringside Society 2018. And we're also on Spotify, and we also have still have Blog Talk. We haven't done Blog Talk yet. Don't know when that's gonna work, but we're on there. And we also have a Facebook. If you get to this room site, you get it correctly. I'm not giving away anything for that yet. That's gonna be next week. A couple of days. We'll get more into that later on. But yeah, and we also have a Teespring store. We sell official Ringside Society merchandise. We have T-shirts. We have long sleeve shirts. We have hoodies. We have cups for your favorite warm beverage and whatnot. And we also have tank tops for the summer. We have a lot of stuff, so definitely check us out. We have more designs coming. Check us out. Get some merch. All proceeds from those sales go back into keeping this show afloat. It doesn't go back into our pockets. And we'll be having our actually we might be having a Valentine's giveaway real soon. Don't hold me to that, but we might be having that real soon. So definitely watch out for that. And who knows, maybe you'll get to win some free Ringside Society merchandise. We've had people do it in the past. And we're also on YouTube, which is another one of our platforms that we stream on. So definitely check us out. Go on YouTube, type in Ringside Society. When you see that sweet OMG dark blue and light blue yin yang sign with the blue flames around it, that's when you'll definitely know it's us. So go ahead and subscribe to all of our videos because we have a lot of cool stuff coming on. Check out our past videos. We've had videos with people like Jasmine Allure, Maddie Rankowski, Insidious Sid Mars, Paige's mom, Soraya Langton, so many artists. And we also have our first ever non-English speaking guest on our show. Right, she only spoke Spanish. Thanks to Bruce, Vixen Wrestling Revolution, we were actually able to have her story. And if you're looking for the one, that's our Roxy interview. So definitely check it out. She's definitely a great talent over in the great country of Puerto Rico. And with that being said, we just want to thank everybody tuning in tonight live. We really appreciate it. And to those of y'all that are listening to us later, thank you very much in advance. And to those of y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really wish we'd go away, bro. Like myself at the Golden Corral, Rob Pizza Taco Festival, and Kathy Knight at Cafe Dumont, the buy one get one free special. We ain't going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
And we ain't stopping. It's season 4, man. Come on. You think it by now. But anyways, with that being said, we just want to let everybody know that we here are very well and aware that everybody and their grandparents and their parents are a podcast. We're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Hey, yo, Rob Bates, Kathy Knight. One time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture. One time for WWE Royal Rumble. And our special guest tonight.
Woo!
What type of
All right, 3, 2, 1.
The Wrestling
We're the
Fans
Wrestling
Podcast.
Fans Podcast.
Same thing. Yes.
Ringside Society. And before I go any further, Armageddon, chat room, and Wiki M. If y'all want to be on our show for Fandom, which is where we interview our wrestling like Henny Wrestling and Susie, definitely think of it. But with that being said, until we'll be back this Sunday with another impressive guest and another impressive episode. But until then, do us 4 favors. Sorry, we need 4 favors. Stay healthy, stay safe, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
Peace.
See y'all. Good night.
Peace.
Classy Delaware.
Good night.
Thank y'all for coming on.
Enjoy the Rumble.
Thank you.
I will.
Enjoy the Rumble. Bye.